Thank you, Rosemary. We're now going to bring in actually Carter Evans, who is in Honolulu. He's our correspondent on the ground there. And Carter, I believe that sirens have gone off in Honolulu. What can you tell us?
Yeah, Anna, we've heard the civil defense sirens going off for a little while. I was down in Waikiki when the warning was first issued. And basically, a lot of people don't know what's going on. A lot of tourists are in the area right now, not too familiar with what a civil defense siren means. We did see several fire trucks and police officers staging, getting ready to evacuate people from the low-lying areas. I spoke with some people at some of the hotels along the beach in Waikiki. What they're planning to do right now is to put some of their emergency plans into action. They're planning to evacuate people to higher floors, floor 6 and above. That is the plan right now. They were waiting for the official word from the governor's office before getting in touch with people in their hotel rooms, but that is the plan right now, as far as I understand. Now, I was driving around town to try and get an idea of what's going on and how people are reacting to this, and are people beginning to evacuate. And the first thing you notice, at every single gas station on the island, there is a very long line of cars. People are filling up their tanks. They're going to grocery stores right now. They're preparing. What people are being told is to evacuate inland about a half mile and to get to higher ground. We're expecting the first waves to hit the Hawaiian Island chain at 3 a.m. this morning.
Carter, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Centre has said that it estimates a tsunami could cause a wave magnitude of up to 2 metres above normal sea level. So what would that mean for places in Hawaii?
Well, you know, there are a lot of low-lying areas right along the shore, and there are several areas, and Waikiki Beach, a heavily tourist area, would be one of them that's fairly low-lying and for quite a distance back as well. And as you've seen with prior tsunamis before, where these waves come ashore, they tend to just keep going, and they envelop everything in their path. And that's what the concern is right now, trying to get people out of those areas. And again, Waikiki would be a big concern right here where I am in Honolulu, because it is such a heavy tourist area right now. There are a lot of people here this time of the year, and again, a lot of them still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Carter, how many people are we talking about? We'll have to evacuate those coastal areas.
Well, you know, it's up to a half mile from the shore. That's what they're telling people. There are a little bit over 1 million people as far as the population goes in the Hawaiian Island chain right now. As far as the number of people that could be affected by this, we're not really sure right now, but we do know that every single coastal area on all sides of all islands will be affected when these waves come ashore. The question now is, how big are these waves going to be? How strong are they going to be? And the Tsunami Warning Center and the Civil Defense in this area, what they do is they have a series of buoys offshore, several miles to several hundred miles. So as the tsunamis and the first waves begin to get a little closer, they'll get a better gauge of how powerful these waves are and how high they are and what sort of damage they do. But again, what we're being told is 3 a.m. this morning, that's when the first waves will start to arrive.
Okay, and what is the local time now, Carter?
The local time right now is 10:45 p.m., so we've still got about 4 hours and 15 minutes.
Okay, and what are authorities saying? Do they think they can, you know, get everybody out of those low-lying areas? Everybody can get to safety, or are they concerned that they won't be able to get that message to everybody?
Well, you know, this is something that people who live here are familiar with. They hear the civil defense sirens and they know what to do. This is something that the authorities in the area train for all the time. The great thing, if there is a good thing about this right now, is that there is a long lead time here. We do have a good amount of time, a good lead warning right now before these first waves arrive. So that does set people up for success, if you will. But it is a big job right now. There are a lot of people to notify, and it is late at night, so a lot of people aren't going to have their TVs on and know what's going on.
Yeah, as you say, Carter, it's just gone 10:45 p.m. Have people obviously turned on their televisions and seen what's taken place in Japan?
Yes, people are turning on their televisions right now and seeing the devastation in Japan, and I think that's what's really concerning people right now. I talked to several people in line at the gas station, and basically what they say is they feel like this is the real deal. I grew up here in Hawaii, and I've been through this before. In fact, this time last year, there was a tsunami warning very much like this, and when the tsunami actually came ashore, it was only a couple of inches. This time people feel a little bit different. They think this is the real deal.
Yeah, well, Carter, I mean, they're saying metres. They're talking, 2 metres, this wave that could hit all those countries. And I think we're talking about more than 20 countries, but, Hawaii is certainly in the firing line. Tell us about the previous tsunamis that have hit Hawaii. You say the one last year was only a couple of inches, but what about in previous years? Any larger ones that have hit the islands?
If I'm correct in my Hawaiian history here, I believe the last devastating tsunami to hit the Hawaiian Islands was back in the 1950s. And that struck part of the big island of Hawaii, a town called Hilo. And it was...
I think we have just lost our Carter Evans, who is reporting live from Honolulu. But as he said, it has just gone 10:45 p.m. People are hearing the news of what has taken place in Japan. They know that the sirens have gone off and that they've been told to go to higher ground.